talking through the midnight hall. I hear your footsteps where the shadows lean, soft as a secret, cold as a dream. You came in quiet with a velvet stare, black silk falling through the heavy air. A little smile, but your eyes said more, like you've broken hearts in rooms before. The piano trembled in a minor shade, your perfume lingered like a slow parade. I tried to leave, but the bassline knew every dark road leads back to you. And you move so slow, like a candle in a thunderstorm. And I fall, I know some kind of beauty was born to war. You're the woman in the smoke tonight, a silver ghost on a neon light. You call my name like a soft mistake, then disappear when my hands away. You're the woman in the smoke so near, a dangerous song in my atmosphere. Love me once, then let me bleed. You're everything I want, not what I need. The sax cries low in my corner room, like a lonely prayer under red perfume. Your voice was high, but your heart was deep, singing little lies that made me sleep. You touched my face like a final chance, turned my sorrow into slow romance. Every kiss had a warning sign, but I read it like a holy line. And you smile so calm, like you already know the end. And I stay too long, dancing with the night again. You're the woman in the smoke tonight, a silver ghost under neon light. You call my name like a soft mistake, then disappear when my hands away. You're the woman in the smoke so near, a dangerous song in my atmosphere. Love me once, then let me bleed. You're everything I want, not what I need. Maybe you were never meant to stay, maybe I was only meant to break. In the soft blue hour before the dawn, I still feel you when the room is blue light fades on the hotel wall. Rain stops singing down the midnight hall, but in the silence I still believe the smoke was you coming back to blue smoke rising, slow in the room. Your voice is glowing. whispers of rain. The bassline was moving, warm under the pain. You sang in slow motion with silver control. Every note rising straight through my soul. A smoky sax answered behind your side, like you knew the reason lonely hearts lie. And you rise so gently, like heat through glass, beautiful and empty, too deep to pass. Give me blue smoke devotion in the middle of the night. Sing me into your ocean where the dark feels right. Give me blue smoke devotion, let the silence bloom. Your voice is a candle inside this lonely room. Hold me in the echo where the streetlights fade. Let your soft crescendo turn my fear to shade. I don't need tomorrow, I don't need the sun, just your haunted whisper when the night is done. Give me blue smoke devotion in the middle of the night. Sing me into your ocean where the dark feels right. Give me blue smoke devotion, let the silence bloom. Your voice is a candle inside this lonely room. The smoke fading, rain on the glass. Your voice stays with me long after it passed. The city is sleeping under violet rain. Your voice comes floating through the window pane. You move like a secret across the blue floor. Soft electric bassline breathing under the door. The piano is muted like a heart in disguise. The saxophone is fading behind your silver eyes. You sing in slow motion with light on your skin, a beautiful warning that keeps pulling me in. And I drift Rooms fall loosely like dust in the air. A laid back heartbeat with nobody there. Your high notes are glowing, but never too bright, like a candle behind smoke in the arms of the night. The bass guitar whispers, warm against the cold, while your haunted little melody turns my silence gold. And you rise with a spell I can't refuse, a soft flame in your eyes and midnight in your blues. Let me drift beneath her moon, where the dark plays soft and slow. Every note becomes a room only lonely lovers know. Let me drift beneath her moon, in the blue where secrets stay. If her voice becomes my doom, I will follow anyway. Don't let the morning find us, don't let the streetlights die. Keep me in your echo where the sax miss learns to cry. Hold the silence gently, let the reverb carry on. I don't need an answer, I just need your midnight song. Let me drift beneath her moon, where the dark plays soft and slow. Every note becomes a room only lonely lovers know. Let me drift beneath her moon, in the blue where secrets stay. If her voice becomes my doom, I will follow anyway. The city is sleeping under violet rain. Your voice keeps drifting through my window pane. 3 in the morning, rain on the street. Your shadow is swaying close to the beat. You came in slowly with night in your hair, soft as a warning, floating through the air. The piano was muted like a secret untold. The saxophone whispered in velvet and gold. Your eyes held a hunger too quiet to name. Your lips were a candle inside of the rain. And I feel you moving like smoke on my skin, a little bit holy, a little like sin. Give me that saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. when the blue lights fall and the room caves in. Hold me where the lonely hearts begin. Let your dark little melody pull me in. Give me that saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. Soft like sorrow, warm like gin. Sing me higher, breathe me slow. I'm already yours, but don't let me know. The brushes kept trembling like rain on glass. The bassline was breathing low from the past. You sang like a siren tender and still, every note rising against my will. Your voice touched the ceiling, then fell into me, a luminous fever, too deep to leave. And the night keeps bending around your name. Every soft crescendo turns into flame. Give me that saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. when the blue lights fall and the room caves in. Hold me where the lonely hearts begin. Let your dark little melody pull me in. Give me the saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. Soft like sorrow, warm like gin. Sing me higher, breathe me slow. I'm already yours, but don't let know. If the dawn comes looking, tell it I'm not here. I'm lost in your echo, I'm drunk on your tears. Hold that no longer, let it bloom in the dark. Your voice is the match and my silence is the spark. Give me that saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. when the blue lights fall and the room caves in. Hold me where the lonely hearts begin. Let your dark little melody pull me in. Give me that saxophone kiss at 3 a.m. Soft like sorrow, warm like gin. Sing me higher, breathe me slow. I'm already yours, but don't let me know. Don't let me know. 3 in the morning, rain on the street. Your voice fades slowly, but stays with the beat. Slow rain falling on the blue motel sign. Her voice is a candle at the edge of my mind. She walks through the silence like a dream wearing black. Every step is a secret that never comes back. The bass guitar is whispering, warm under the floor, like a heart still waiting behind a locked door. The piano stays muted in a smoky low key, while the sax in the distance keeps crying for me. And she sings so gently, like the night has a soul. Every breath pulls me deeper where the dark waters roll. Slow rain on her velvet skin, falling where the night begins. Her voice moves soft, her shadow stays, turning my silence into haze. Slow rain on her velvet skin, warm little sorrow pulling me in. If I drift too far to see, let a midnight cover me. Loose drums keep breathing like dust in the air, a slow broken rhythm with nobody there. Her high notes are glowing through the reverb and smoke, like like a silver confession, too fragile to hold. She looks like a warning, but feels like a prayer. A beautiful danger suspended in air, and she rises and whispers with a slow burning ache. Every note gets brighter, but never fully breaks. Slow rain on her velvet skin, falling where the night begins. Her voice moves soft, her shadow stays, turning my silence into haze. Slow rain on her velvet skin, warm little sorrow pulling me in. If I drift too far to see, let her midnight cover me. Keep the sax far away, let it bleed into blue. Let the basslines stay warm, like a secret from you. Don't bring me the morning, don't open the sky. I could live in this darkness with her voice passing by. Slow rain on her velvet skin, falling where the night begins. Her voice moves soft, her shadow stays, turning my silence into haze. Slow rain on her velvet skin, warm little sorrow pulling me in. If I drift too far to see, let her midnight cover me. Slow rain fading on the blue motel sign. Her voice keeps burning at the edge of my mind. Pale light on the ceiling, no sound in the street. Her voice came down like snowfall and covered everything. She stood where the blue smoke forgot how to rise, with winter on her shoulders and midnight in her eyes. The piano barely answered, one chord in the dark, a trumpet sighed behind her, like a wound without a mark. She sang so high and slowly, the room forgot to breathe. Every note was velvet, wrapped around a blade beneath. And I knew so quietly there was no way back. She was light above me in a world turning black. She sings the ice bloom serenade, soft as a kiss that cannot stay. Cold little flower in the midnight air, calling my name from nowhere. She sings the ice bloom serenade, every breath a silver flame. I don't need the morning light, let me disappear tonight. The drums are only shadows, dust beneath the floor. The bass line came like breathing, then vanished at the door. A saxophone was crying far beyond the rain, like it knew the than any hand could try. And she rose so slowly on a long held note, like a ghost made of moonlight with fire in her throat. She sings the ice bloom serenade, soft as a kiss that cannot stay. Cold little flower in the midnight air, calling my name from nowhere. She sings the ice bloom serenade, every breath a silver flame. I don't need the morning light, let me disappear tonight. If she is only silence, why do I still hear her name? If she is only darkness, why does she burn like flame? Pale light on the ceiling, no sound in the street. Her voice became the snowfall, still falling over me. Black rain falling on a silver street, slow drums breathing underneath. Your voice came floating through the neon haze, like a prayer from a dangerous place. You stood alone where the blue lights bend, a broken angel with a velvet end. Your lips were quiet but your eyes confessed every secret underneath that dress. The piano moved like a shadow slow, soft little chords from a world below. I felt the bass crawl under my skin, like the night was asking me to sin. You sing so high, like the moon has learned to cry. And I fall too deep, where the lonely lovers sleep. You're a siren under black rain, calling my heart by its first name. Pull me close where the cold inside, kiss me once then teach me goodbye. You're a siren under black rain, sweet as heaven, sharp as pain. I know the dark is swallowing me, but your voice is where I wanna be. A smoky sash cried down the empty hall, like it knew I would lose it all. Your hands were warm with a midnight grace, but thunder lived behind your face. You said don't love what you can't keep, and smile like trouble, soft and deep. I should've listened, I should've gone, but the night kept playing your favorite song. And you move so slow, like a secret nobody knows. a silver street. No more drums underneath my feet, but somewhere deep in the midnight blue, I still hear the dark singing you. Yeah. No wind on the avenue, no stars behind the rain, only her white fire calling out my name. She came like a whisper through a room of blue, a face made of moonlight, too cold to be true. The piano touched the darkness, then disappeared again. The trumpet sighed so softly, like it understood the pain. Her voice rose above me, so high, so still, so clear, like heaven in the distance, but never coming near. And she held one note until the night stood still. I felt my heart float against my will. She is white fire in the dark, burning without a spark, a frozen flame, a velvet wound, a ghostly song inside the room. Like smoke across the ceiling at the edge of break of day. She never said she wanted me, she never had to try. Every little breath she sang made the silence come alive. And she moved so slowly, like a dream beneath glass. Beautiful and lonely, too bright to last. She is white fire in the dark, burning without a spark, a frozen flame, a velvet wound, a ghostly song inside the room. She is white fire in the dark, lighting up my broken heart. If I fall where her shadows are, let me vanish like a star. Hold me in the empty air, leave me where the moonlight tears. If her voice is all I know, let it take me deep and slow. No wind on the avenue, no stars behind the rain, only her white fire still calling out my name. see a shadow moves like a secret past. Blue smoke rising where the streetlights fade. I hear your name in the silence we made. Slow steps echo on the marble floor. I left my heartbeat outside your door. Piano whispers in a minor key, like every lie you ever told to me. Your eyes were silver cold and white, a little heaven with a blade inside. I should've run when the night turned red, but I stayed dancing with the ghost instead. And I know, danger was a beautiful face. And I go deeper into your velvet maze. Hold me in the dark, don't turn on the light. Love me like a secret in the middle of the night. Kiss me where the smoke and the sorrow collide. I'm your midnight siren, your beautiful crime. Pull me under slow, let the bassline breathe. I'll be the poison that you still believe. No one has to know where the lonely hearts hide. Hold me in the dark after midnight. Sensual, crying from a room upstairs, like it knows the weight of unanswered prayers. Your hands were warm, but your soul was rain. Sweet like mercy, sharp like pain. I wear the silence like a black silk dress. Every little scar is a soft confession. If love is trouble, let it take its time. I've got forever in a glass of wine. Oh, every touch is a slow mistake, but I go, smiling while the moonlight breaks. Hold me in the dark, don't turn on the light. Love me like a secret in the middle of the night. Kiss me where the smoke and the sorrow collide. I'm your midnight siren, your beautiful crime. Pull me under slow, let the bassline breathe. I'll be the poison that you still believe. No one has to know where the lonely hearts hide. Hold me in the dark after midnight. If I disappear with the morning rain, don't speak my name, don't ask me to stay. I was never yours, I was only near a velvet voice in the atmosphere. Dust on the window, rain on the glass. Some loves burn slow, but they never last. Blue smoke rising where the streetlights die. I leave you haunted by my no stars above the city, no warmth behind the glass. Her voice came through the stillness like smoke from the past. She walked in slow as winter, with pale light in her hair. A quiet kind of danger was breathing in the air. piano touched the silence, then let the darkness bloom. The saxophone was fading in some forgotten room. Her eyes were soft as sorrow, her lips were cold as rain. She never said she loved me, but I followed just the same. And she sings so gently, like a ghost inside a dream. Every note surrounds me like a black and silver stream. Take me where the cold moon sleeps, down where the blue night keeps every secret, every scar, every lonely fallen star. Take me where her shadow stays, far beyond the morning haze. If I disappear too deep, leave me where the cold moon sleeps. The drums were barely moving, like a heartbeat underground. The bassline came in whispers, more like breath and sound. She raised her hand so slowly, like she might touch my soul, then left me in the distance with nothing I could hold. No fire in the hallway, no mercy in the blue, just her fragile little echo pulling me into you. And she fades so softly, like perfume in the rain. I should let the night go, but I need that ache again. Take me where the cold moon sleeps, down where the blue night keeps every secret, every scar, every lonely falling star. Take me where her shadow stays, far beyond the morning haze. If I disappear too deep, leave me where the cold moon sleeps. Maybe she was only a song without a face. Maybe I was lonely and called the dark by grace. No stars above the city, no warmth behind the glass, only her voice in the stillness, still calling from the past. She heard the city breathing slow, beneath the streets where cold winds go. A pale blue light across her face, like sorrow dressed in satin grace. The piano whispered from below, a minor chord, a quiet snow. And every note knew where she'd been, a room of love, house of sin. She kept his name behind her teeth, like something buried underneath. Not out of longing, not regret, just one last goal she had not met. But in the dark she softly learned, some bridges fall so hearts can turn, and every dream that fades from view makes space for something clean and true. Nocturne for a broken heart, play it low and play it slow. Let the lonely pieces start to find the light they used to know. Nocturne for a broken heart, in the blue where shadows bloom. She is not what fell apart, she is what walked out of a room. He was a song she used to need, a velvet lie, a silver bleed. He made the night feel warm and deep, and left her crying in her sleep. She gave him all her softer years, her open hands, her quiet tears. But love that feeds on sacrifice will always ask a higher price. Now she does not curse the rain, she does not bargain with the pain. She lets it move across her skin, then lets the silence carry him. She says, I love with all I had, that does not make me weak or sad. A heart that breaks and still can feel is proof that something there was real. Nocturne for a broken heart, play it low and play it slow. Let the lonely pieces start to find the light they used to know. Nocturne for a broken heart, in the blue where shadows bloom. She is not what fell apart, she is what walked out of the room. Who let the saxophone cry for the girl I used to be? Who let the smoke rise high till the past releases me? Ooh, I am not his shadow, I am not his crime. I am the woman after sorrow, turning wounds into time. In the mirror, 3:30, she met the one she used to be, the girl who waited by the door, believing pain was something more. She touched the glass with gentle hands and said, I finally understand. You stayed because you wanted love, not because you weren't enough. The room went quiet, wide and still, the moonlight frozen on the sill, and in that pale and haunted glow, she felt the old chains letting go. No thunder came, no angels sang, no church bells over midnight rain. Just one deep breath, one honest tear, and suddenly the road was clear. Nocturne for a broken heart, play it low and play it slow. Let the lonely pieces start to find the light they used to know. Nocturne for a broken heart, in the blue where shadows bloom. She is not what fell apart, she is what walked out of the room. Nocturne for a broken heart, soft as smoke and sharp as rain. She forgave the shattered part and gave herself her name again. When morning touched the empty street, she stood alive on tired feet, no longer begging day dawned and walked away. She walks where the midnight windows glow, with a quiet heart moving soft and slow. The city hums like a distant sea, and every shadow makes room for me. A bassline breathes beneath the floor, like someone waiting behind the door. The piano falls in a minor shade, while the saxophone drifts through the rain. She wears the dark like a velvet coat, keeps old love letters in her throat. Not to remember, not to regret, just to forgive what she cannot forget. He was a dream with a dangerous face, a warm little lie in a lonely place. He gave her fire, then gave her cold, and called it love when he took control. Slow drifting blue, carry me far from him. I have touched the dark, but I will not live within. Slow drifting blue, let the night move through. I am not the heart he broke, I am the light that grew. Slow drifting blue, carry me far from him. I have touched the dark, but I will not live within. Slow drifting blue, let the night move through. I am not the heart he broke, I am the light that grew. The drums came loose like tired rain, dust on the beat, smoke in the veins. The bass guitar moved low and warm, like a pulse beneath a quiet storm. She used to wait for his return, used to call the hurt and learn, used to turn each wound to grace, just to keep her fate in place. But love should never make you plead, should never ask your soul to bleed, should never leave you cold and small, then say you wanted too much after all. So she let the old ghosts go through the streets where blue lights flow, and with each breath she took that night, she brought herself back into sight. Slow drifting blue, carry me far from him. I have touched the dark, but I will not live within. Slow drifting blue, let the night move through. I am not the heart he broke, I am the light that grew. Ooh, let the saxophone fade like a memory in the rain. Ooh, let the bassline sway through the echo of my name. Ooh, I am still tender, ooh, I am still warm. I was not made for cages, I was made to leave the storm. In a backstreet bar at 2:30, she saw the past in a glass of blue. His voice returned from somewhere near, soft as smoke but no longer clear. He said he never meant to leave, he said he still knew how to she had heard that song before and did not need the ending anymore. She smiled like moonlight on a blade, beautiful, calm, no longer afraid. Some love arrives to teach the pain, some love must never come again. And the piano opened wide like a door inside the night, and every note beneath her skin said, "This is where you begin." Slow drifting blue, carry me far from him. I have touched the dark, but I will not live within. Slow drifting blue, let the night move through. I am not the high broke, I am the light that grew. Slow drifting blue, with the bass beneath my feet. I can leave without revenge, I can make the silence sweet. Slow drifting blue, through the smoke and silver rain. I have lost a broken love, but I have found myself again. When dawn came pale across the glass, she let the final shadow pass. No goodbye burning on her tongue, no old song waiting to be sung. She walked away where the streetlights died, with the whole night breathing at her side. And all the sorrow she once knew became a slow drift into blue. She stood beneath the pale moon glass, watching all her old dreams pass. A cigarette burned in the rain, like a tiny star refusing pain. Her dress was black, her voice was light, a ghostly song in the frozen night. She smiled as if she had no fear, but carried storms from year to year. She knew the taste of almost love, the kind that never gives enough. A hand that holds then disappears, a kiss that teaches quiet tears. But she made a promise to her soul, no more begging to be whole, no more sleeping next to lies, no more drowning in beautiful lies. Pale moon promise, I will not disappear. I have lost too many pieces just to keep somebody near. Pale moon promise, I will learn to let go. Even flowers under winter find a secret way to grow. The piano whispered down the hall like broken rain against the wall. The saxophone was far and thin, like mercy trying to come back in. She remembered every door, every night she wanted more. Every time she called it fate, when it was only fear dressed late. He loved her best when she was weak, when she was too tired to speak. But something woke inside her chest, a quiet fire that would not rest. She said, I gave my heart away to someone who was born to stray. disappear. I have lost too many pieces just to keep somebody near. Pale moon promise, I will learn to let go. Even flowers under winter find a secret way to grow. Love is not a cage and pain is not my destiny. In the mirror of the midnight room, she saw her face through fading gloom. Not the woman he left behind, but the one he never got to find. She touched the glass and softly said, I am not the ghost inside this bed. Breath after the storm, I am the light becoming warm. The city slept beneath her feet, neon bleeding through the street. She walked alone but not afraid, past every shadow love had made. No revenge and no regret, no more longing to forget. Just a heart with open hands, learning where its own truth stands. Pale moon promise, I will not disappear. I have lost too many pieces just to keep somebody near. Pale moon promise, I will learn to let go. Flowers under winter find a secret way to grow. Pale moon promise, I am still divine. Not because I was never broken, but because the broken parts are mine. When morning came in silver slow, she left the room and let him go. The moon was fading from the sky, but something in her learned to rise. She ended slow where the candles died, with a frozen smile and a storm inside. The room held still for a quiet grace, like time forgot how to leave that place. A trumpet breathed from a distant wall, thin as regret, soft as a fall. The piano whispered one blue chord, like it had known her pain before. She was not chasing anyone, not the moon, not the morning sun. She only came to hear the sound of her own heart coming back around. Once she loved with trembling hands, built her dreams on sinking sand, gave her soul to a beautiful light, and called it heaven for a while. White flame in the black room burning, cold night but her soul keeps turning. White flame, no more fading slowly. She lost her love but she found something holy. He touched her like a velvet crime, His kisses left a silver stain, pleasure wrapped around the pain. She learned to read between the sighs, the empty warmth of borrowed eyes, the kind of love that makes you small, then asks you why you heard it all. But silence came like sacred snow, falling where the scars still glow. And in the dark she understood, not every goodbye is cruel. Some goodbyes are doors and rain, some goodbyes unchain the name of the woman underneath the ache, waiting for her soul to wake. White flame in the black room burning, cold night but her soul keeps turning. White flame, no more fading slowly. She lost her love but she found something holy. Ooh, let the saxophone cry for the girl who could not leave. Ooh, let the trumpet sigh for the heart that still believes. Ooh, I bless the sorrow. Ooh, I bless the scar. It showed me I was more than someone else's dark. In the mirror, pale and high, she saw no victim in her eyes, only a woman, bruised but clear, who had survived another year. She whispered softly to the glass, I reached what could not last. I released the hands that took, I rewrite the final book. No revenge beneath her tongue, no bitter song left to be sung, just a quiet holy breath rising from the edge of death. The night was white, the street was bare, neon trembling in the air. She walked alone but not undone, her ghost returning to the sun. White flame in the black room burning, cold night but her soul keeps turning. White flame, no more fading slowly. She lost her love but she found something holy. White flame, soft above the silence, tender heart no longer lost to violence. White flame, high above the blue, she stopped becoming ashes for someone who never knew. When dawn arrived without a sound, she left her shadow on the ground. No final tear, no backward view, just light where the darkness grew. She came in soft when the room turned blue, with a velvet voice and a wounded truth. The saxophone sighed like it knew her name, slow as smoke, warm as shame. The piano moved in a minor light, like rain on glass in the arms of was all she knew. She did not come for sweet romance, not for a kiss, not for a chance. She came to feel her heart again, after living like a ghost in pain. He loved her only when she shined, then left her fading every time. But something in her still believed a broken soul can learn to breathe. In the velvet hour where the shadows bloom, she finds her power in an empty room. In the velvet hour, soft but not undone, she stops chasing love and becomes the one. The bass roll low like a secret prayer, warm and quiet beneath the air. The brushes whispered across the beat like tired footsteps on a midnight street. She remembered hands that felt like home, then turned her body into stone. A mouth that promised eyes that lied, a bed where every dream had died. But she was more than what he broke, more than tears and cigarette smoke, more than waiting by the door for someone who could give no more. Now every scar beneath her skin is not a place where pain begins. It is a map, it is a sign. She crossed the fire and kept her life. In the velvet hour where the shadows bloom, she finds her power in an empty room. In the velvet hour, soft but not undone, she stops chasing love and becomes the one. Who let the saxophone rise, slow and aching through the blue? Let the old dream die, I am no longer yours to lose. Ooh, let the piano weep for the girl who stayed too long. She was never truly weak, she was only loving wrong. In the mirror, pale and clear, she saw the woman hiding there. Not a victim, not a ghost, but the one she needed most. She touched her heart and softly said, I forgive the nights I bled, I forgive the love I gave to hands that never learned to save. And the silence opened wide like a slow moon in the tide, and all the darkness in her chest became a place where light could rest. No fire, no kiss, no bitter flame, no need to curse his fading name. She only breathed, and in that breath she stepped away from living death. In the velvet hour where the shadows bloom, she finds her power in an empty room. In the velvet hour, soft but not undone, she stops chasing love and becomes the one. In the velvet hour, her sorrow turns to gold. She is warm beneath the darkness, she is tender, she is bold. In the velvet hour with the saxophone in rain, she does not hide from longing, she does not kneel to pain. When morning touched the window frame, she left behind the old love's name, no longer waiting to be seen. She walked out quiet, whole and clean. She found a letter in an old black coat with a tear-stained line that he never wrote. The rain kept tapping on the window glass like every ghost from a broken past. She lit a candle by the kitchen sink, watched the flame move slow while the whole room sank in the blue of night, in the quiet pain. She learned some love does not come back again, but she did not curse his name. She did not lose her soul. She only closed her eyes and let the river roll. There is mercy in the dark when the world falls apart, when a heart has been betrayed but still refuses hate. There is mercy in the dark, like a small and hidden spark. She forgave what left a scar and remembered who she was. He was a shadow with a beautiful face, a silver tongue and a cold embrace. He promised stars, then he sold her rain, left her dancing with an empty frame. But pain can teach what love never said. How to rise from a lonely bed, how to hold your own hand through the night, how to become your own soft light. So she did not chase the blame, she did not beg him home. She only breathed his memory out and let the silence know. There is mercy in the dark when the world falls apart, when a heart has been betrayed but still refuses hate. There is mercy in the dark, like a small and hidden spark. She forgave what left a scar and remembered who she was. Ooh, she was not ruined. Ooh, she was not lost. She paid for loving deeply, but she would not become the cause. Ooh, she kept her kindness. Ooh, she kept her flame. Some women walk through fire and never turn the same. In a smoky bar where the piano cried, she saw his face on the other side. He looked older, he looked afraid, like all his lies had finally stayed. He said, I'm sorry for the way I ran, for breaking what I did not understand. She smiled softly, but she did not fall. Some doors can close without a wall. She said, I hope you find your peace, I hope your nights are kind, but I am not the home you left. I am the life I had to find. There is mercy in the dark when the world falls apart, when a heart has been betrayed but still refuses hate. There is mercy in the dark, like a small and hidden spark. She forgave what left a scar and remembered who she was. There is mercy in the dark, there is grace after goodbye. There is beauty in a woman who no longer asks why. She walked out into the morning rain, not healed enough to forget the pain, but free enough to let it pass, like smoke fading through the glass. I wear the night like velvet on my skin. Blue neon rain keeps whispering again. Your shadow moves where the streetlights fade. A secret smile in a smoky masquerade. I heard your name through the hotel wall, soft like a prayer, cold like alcohol. You looked at me like you already knew I was the danger coming back for you. Don't ask me where I've been, don't ask me what I hide. Some hearts are made of smoke, some sins are born to shine. Come closer, darling, the city is asleep. I'll be your midnight warning, your beautiful bad dream. Come closer, slowly, let the silence breathe. I'll kiss you like a secret, then vanish with the heat. The jukebox played like a broken spell, a love song falling down a wishing well. I don't need diamonds, I don't need truth, I only need one last dance with you. The room was spinning, the clock was slow, and every kiss had nowhere else to go. Don't ask me why I stayed, don't ask me why I lied. Some love is made of fever, some flames are meant to die. Come closer, darling, the city is asleep. I'll be your midnight warning, your beautiful bad dream. Come closer, slowly, let the silence breathe. I'll kiss you like a secret, then vanish with the heat. If I say your name, will you follow me down? Past the empty bars, past the edge of this town. If I touch your face, will you still believe that a woman like me could ever really leave? Don't wake the morning, don't wake the truth. Let the darkness hold me, let it hold you too. Come closer, darling, the city is asleep. I'll be your midnight warning, your beautiful bad dream. Come closer, slowly, let the silence breathe. I'll kiss you like a secret, then vanish with the heat. Stayed for one night. She kept a glass rose by the window light, clear as a tear in the mouth of night. Every petal held a little pain, every thorn remembered his name. The room was breathing soft and slow, with piano smoke and a saxophone go. She touched the stem with trembling grace, like touching time, like touching fate. He once called her his only star, then left her wishing from afar. A velvet promise, cold and thin, a sweet beginning with a poison in. But she no longer waits by the door, no longer hour sleeps on a hurting floor. She learned that love should not require a woman burning in her own desire. Glass rose in the rain, still beautiful, still standing, even when the night is cold, even when the world is demanding. Glass rose in the rain, softly shining through the blue. She was broken by love, but not destroyed by what she knew. She used to mistake pain for death, held her breath till nothing was left, smiled through silence, called it peace, while losing pieces no one could see. The city hung beneath the moon like a wounded heart in an empty room, and every cab light passing by looked like a dream learning to die. But somewhere under all that hate, something holy began to wake. A quiet voice beneath her skin said, "Girl, come home to yourself again." So she took her sorrow by the hand, walked it through the midnight land, and found beneath the shame and dust a softer kind of self-trust. Glass rose in the rain, still beautiful, still standing, even when the night is cold, even when the world is demanding. Glass rose in the rain, softly shining through the blue. She was broken by love, but not destroyed by what she knew. Ooh, let the old dreams fall, let them fade into the street. Ooh, not every love is a place where souls shouldn't meet. Ooh, let the dark confess what the daylight never knew. She did not lose herself, she only outgrew you. In the corner of a smoky bar, she saw him watching from afar. Same old eyes, same borrowed charm, same cold heaven in his arms. He said her name like a prayer too late, like regret had learned to wait. But she just smiled and turned away. Some ghosts don't get another day. She did not hate him, did not cry, did not need one last goodbye. She only left his shadow there, with the smoke and the empty chair. And for the first time in her chest, the silence did not feel like death. It felt like space, it felt like sky, it felt like learning how to fly. Glass rose in the rain, still beautiful, still standing, even when the night is cold, even when the world is demanding. Glass rose in the rain, softly shining through the blue. She was broken by a love, but not destroyed by what she knew. Glass rose in the rain, with a heart made clear and bright. She carries every scar she owns, like diamonds in the night. When dawn arrived in silver streams, she walked away from borrowed dreams. No longer his, no longer stained, a glass rose shining in the rain. She came in quiet like the end of rain, with silver sorrow running through her veins. The room went still when she crossed the floor, like every shadow had seen her before. Her voice was pale as a winter moon, a fragile flame in an empty room. She did not speak, but the silence knew there was a storm she was walking through. She wore the night like a second skin, too tired to lose, too cold to give in. And in her eyes, under all that blue, was a woman learning how to choose. Frozen blue, but still alive. A heart can break and still survive. Oh, frozen blue under midnight glass. She let the old love fade like smoke from the past. He loved her soft when the lights were low, then disappear when the truth would show. A beautiful lie with a velvet touch, the kind of pain that feels like too much. She used to wait by the telephone with a glass of wine and a heart of stone, counting the seconds between each breath, like loving him was a kind of death. But lonely nights can make you wise. They burn the hunger from your eyes. And when the morning would not come, she became her only sun. I'm frozen blue, but still alive. A heart can break and still survive. She let the old love fade like smoke from the past. Ooh, she does not cry loud. Ooh, she does not fall. She carries her sorrow like perfume in the hall. Ooh, she does not beg now. Ooh, she does not plead. She learned that love is not love if it makes you bleed. The saxophone wept from a distant room, like a ghost trapped inside perfume. The piano moved with a wounded grace as she remembered his lying face. She raised her eyes to the mirror's glow and whispered words only ghosts would know. I forgive the girl who stayed too long. She was only trying to be loved wrong. Now every scar is a quiet door, every tear is a polished floor, and every dream that turned to dust taught her the shape of self-trust. Frozen blue, but still alive. A heart can break and still survive. Ooh, frozen blue under midnight glass. She let the old love fade like smoke from the past. Frozen blue, but not afraid. She found a light in the mess he made. Ooh, frozen blue, soft as a prayer. She stopped searching for love in hands that were never there. like snow through a room of smoke. A silver breath no one dared to hold. The piano touched one minor chord, and every heart looked toward the door. Her voice rose high where the cold stars sleep, soft as a secret, dark as the deep. She did not sing to be understood. She sang like sorrow finally could. A trumpet sighed from far away, like gold dissolving into gray. The saxophone bent low and thin, like old regret beneath the skin. She loved a man with empty eyes, a velvet mouth and practiced lies. He gave her nights that felt divine, then left her frozen inside time. Luminous silence, hold me above the pain. I have been lost in shadows, but I am not their name. Luminous silence, carry my heart through blue. I will not disappear for what I gave to. She kept her tears behind her smile, walked through the city mile by mile, neon dripping from the rain, like broken diamonds down the pane. She used to think that love should ache, that every kiss should bend and break, that if she bled and still stayed near, it meant the feeling was sincere. But midnight taught her otherwise, with patient hands and moonlit eyes. A heart is not a debt to pay, and love is not a place to stay. When all the rooms begin to close, when every promise turns to ghost, the soul becomes its own soft flame and whispers gently, say your name. Luminous silence, hold me above the pain. I have been lost in shadows, but I am not their name. Luminous silence, carry my heart through blue. I will not disappear for what I gave to you. Let the trumpet fade, ooh, let the saxophone weep. I have made peace with the darkness, but it does not get to keep me. Ooh, let the old love go. Ooh, let the night confess I was not born for begging. I was born for tenderness. In the blue hotel of 3:30, she faced the ghost she used to be, a girl who waited pale and still for someone else to choose her will. She touched her chest and softly cried, forgive the heart that stayed and tried. She only wanted to be seen inside a love that felt like dream. Then silence opened like a door. She did not need him anymore. No final kiss, no cruel goodbye, just one long breath beneath the sky. And in that breath the world grew wide. The frozen moon moved from inside. No battle lost, no battle won. Just footsteps fading, slow and bright. A siren walking out of night. Crimson silk on the table, rain against the light. You found me in the quiet, where the shadows turn bright. The piano leans in softly, like it knows what you need. Every note is moving slowly, like a secret learning to bleed. Your eyes carry old weather, your mouth carries flame. You say you came here lonely, but the room already knew your name. I let the silence open, like a door behind your chest. One breath pulls you closer than the words you never said. Come slow, let the lowland bloom. Stay close, let the night make room. I am velvet, I am fire, I am the hush inside desire. Let the crimson silk surround you, let it fall across your skin. I'll sing soft, then rise higher till the ache gives in. Warm as midnight, deep as wine, I'll be the fever under your mind. Let the crimson silk surround you, where the smoky blue lights sway. I'm the voice that makes your darkness feel beautiful this way. Dusty brushes brush the silence like a hand across the floor. Warm bass whispers underneath us, asking you for nothing more. Saxophone lines keep unfolding, slow and golden through the haze. Long notes hang like old confessions in the candle color space. You don't need to say you want me, I can hear it in your fear. Some longing doesn't need a language when the night is this near. Don't hide, let the feeling rise. Don't fight, let it hypnotize. I am gentle, but I know how to make your shadows glow. Let the crimson silk surround you, let it fall across your skin. I'll sing soft, then rise higher till the ache gives in. Warm as midnight, deep as wine, I'll be the fever under your mind. Let the crimson silk surround you, where the smoky blue lights sway. I'm the voice that makes your darkness feel beautiful this way. The sax is crying slowly, the room is turning red. Your heart is almost speaking through the words you never said. I won't promise forever, I won't promise safe, but I can make this darkness feel like velvet on your face. Soft drums breathing, low bass leaning, sax notes rising, old wounds the crimson silk surround you. Let it fall across your skin. I'll sing soft and rise higher till the ache gives in. Warm as midnight, deep as wine. I'll be the fever under your mind. Let the crimson silk surround you. Where the smoky blue light sway. I'm the voice that makes your darkness feel beautiful this way. Crimson silk on the table, rain against the glass. Over, you'll still feel me pass. Honey shadow on the window glass. I heard your heartbeat before I saw you pass. The room is soft and narrow with a blue light pouring in. The piano trembles like a secret on your skin. You carry rain behind you, you carry smoke inside. You say you came for nothing, but your eyes don't know how to lie. I let the silence open like a velvet little room. One breath turns the air warm, one note changes the room. Come slow, let the bassline bloom. Stay close in the amber gloom. I am jammed, but I rise like a flame behind your eyes. Let me pull you under where the honeyed shadows sway. I'll sing soft and climb higher till your sorrow melts away. Warm like velvet, deep like wine. I'll be the glow you cannot define. Let me pull you under where the sax lines bend and breathe. I'm the siren in the low light. You never wanna leave. Dusty brushes move beneath us like soft footsteps on the floor. Low bass whispers through the corner, then it asks for nothing more. Saxophone lines keep floating, slow and smoky through the haze. Long notes hang like silver ribbons in the candle color space. You don't need to say you're lonely, I can hear it in your hands. Some wounds only turn beautiful when the darkness understands. Don't hide, let the feeling rise. Don't fight, let the night decide. I am tender, but I know how to make your silence glow. Let me pull you under where the honey shadows sway. I'll sing soft and climb higher till your sorrow melts away. Warm like velvet, deep like wine. I'll be the glow you cannot define. Let me pull you under eyes and old wounds dreaming, my voice climbing, your fear fading, warm light trembling, no more waiting. Let me pull you under where the honey shadows sway. I'll say I'll sing soft, then climb higher till your sorrow melts off, till your soul melts away. Warm like velvet, deep like wine, I'll be the glow you cannot define. Let me pull you under where the sax lines bend and breathe. I'm the siren, in the low light. You never wanna leave. Honeyed shadows fading into blue. When the night is over, I'll still be inside you. You're not here, but you are. Frozen echoes line the walls. Every silence gently calls. Your outline in fading light. A quiet fracture in the night. Piano drifts then disappears, like it's dissolving into years. Each note a memory undone before it ever has begun. Trumpet sighs in distant waves, like something lost it couldn't save. I trace the space you used to fill, but somehow feel you still. You don't answer, but I hear you in the spaces left behind. Every absence feels like presence in the corners of my mind. Where your absence glows, I remain, caught between the loss and pain. You're not here, but you still stay. In every breath I can't explain. Hold me in this hollow light, where wrong feels soft and wrong feels right. Even if you're gone from view, I'm still inside of you. Sub-bass pulses fade to dust, like a fragile kind of trust. Your voice trembles in the dark, leaving only just a spark. Sax and silence intertwine, blurring edges, space and time. I close my eyes to keep you near, but you dissolve and reappear. Every moment feels suspended, like it's drifting out of place. Still I linger in the silence, searching for your trace. Where your absence glows, I remain, caught between the loss and pain. You're not here, but you still stay. In every breath I can't explain. Hold me in this hollow light, feels soft and wrong feels right. Even if you're gone from view, I'm still inside. Oh, you. Street lights flicker on wet concrete. Slow jazz crawling beneath the heat. Your silhouette in the rearview glow like a secret only midnight knows. Cheap champagne in a velvet dress, eyes full of smoke and loneliness. You lean close just to disappear, leaving static in my ear. And the city hums in minor keys, cold wind dancing through the trees. You smile slow like a loaded gun, soft destruction dressed in love. Lipstick halo in the backseat, slow heartbreak wrapped in red sheets. You touch me like the night owns time, like danger trying to taste divine. Fallen angel in neon rain, sweet narcotic in my veins. Every whisper pulls me low, deeper into your afterglow. Dust hangs heavy above the floor, old sax crying behind the door. Sub bass breathing beneath my skin like temptation slowly settling in. Your fingers trace my cigarette burn, every scar a lesson learned. And your perfume mixed with gasoline feels too beautiful to be clean. Blue motel light against your face, everything moves in slow down grace. I hear heaven break apart inside the silence of your heart. Lipstick halo in the backseat, slow heartbreak wrapped in red sheets. You touch me like the night owns time, like danger trying to taste divine. Fallen angel in neon rain, sweet narcotic in my veins. Every whisper pulls me low, deeper into your afterglow. No prayers left inside this room, only shadows and cheap perfume. Your voice melts to the haze like lost love trapped in tape delays. And if the morning finally comes, don't wake me from what we've become. Let the vinyl spin us slow until there's nowhere left to go. Lipstick halo in the backseat, burning softly to the beat. Two dark souls in midnight glow, too far gone to let it go. You fade away like velvet smoke, leaving every promise broke. Still I chase your ghost alone through every city after home. Mm-hmm. breathe, just listen. Glass veins under snow, every pulse moving slow. You don't feel, you just drift through a quiet, endless rift. Muted chords barely there, like a thought in the air. I don't call, I appear, only when you feel fear. Stay in place, feel the space. I'm the blur you can't trace. I'm the blue inside your veins, soft descending without chains. Every second stretched and thin pulls you deeper from within. Say my name, let it freeze on your lips incomplete. I'm the silence you obey, cold and never fades away. Sex dissolves into night, faint reflections out of sight. Every step fades to none, like a dream half undone. You don't run, you remain in the echo of my name. Every breath you release turns to something you can't keep. Don't look back, there's no past, only this, only glass. I'm the blue inside your veins, soft descending without chains. Every second stretched and thin pulls you deeper from within. Stay slow, let go. No form, no soul. Pull like you're mine tonight. Tonight. Let it happen. Quiet venom on your lips, every word slowly drips. You don't lie, you delay. What you feel fade away. Soft reflections in your eyes, like a truth in disguise. I don't chase, place I remain, like a pulse in your brain. Feel me now, don't resist. I exist in your myth. I'm the touch you can't trace, soft dissolving time and space. Every breath you control pulls you out of your soul. Hold me close, let it stay in the parts you decay. I'm the secret you become, quiet venom going numb. Distant horns slowly cry like a sound left to die. Every line incomplete pulls you under, soft and deep. You don't break, you erase every sign, every trace, till there's nothing left but me in the dark you can't see. Stay with me, don't divide. There's no truth left inside. I'm the touch you can't trace, soft dissolving time and space. Every breath you control pulls you out of your soul. Let it happen. Midnight hangs from the fire escape, thin blue rain on your silver face. Every window hums alone like tired guys without a home. Dusty records turning slow, broken jets from long ago. Trumpets fading into smoke like promises we never spoke. Your silhouette beside the glass looks too beautiful to last. Pale as winter, soft as sin, cold moon trembling on your skin. In the city far below, breezing static dark and low. ghost beneath deep water, slow and aching through the blue. Stay inside the drowning lights, where the night forgets to end, where lonely hearts dissolve like smoke and never mend again. Touch me like the fading saxophone, crying through the rain. Two shadows floating weightless now, inside the last slow train. Perfume lingers in the dark, like soft fire without a spark. Velvet sorrow in the air, moving slowly through my hair. The hotel hallway glows in red like memories already dead. Every footstep disappears into static and chandelier tears. You lean closer, breathing slow like snowfall over Tokyo, and your whisper cuts through me, soft as holy blasphemy. Outside the taxis drift like ghosts down abandoned midnight roads, while the trumpet somewhere cries for every love that never survived. And I fall deeper every time your silence sings, every time your trembling voice turns pain into something beautiful. Stay inside the drowning lights, where the night forgets to end, where lonely hearts dissolve like smoke and never mend again. Touch me like the fading saxophone, crying through the rain. Two shadows floating weightless now, inside the last slow train. No morning comes for souls like ours, only neon smoke and bars, only blue fluorescent skies and strangers learning how to hide. But your voice rises above the silence like moonlight through cracked glass. Long notes trembling in the darkness, too fragile, too pure to last. And I would stay here forever, inside this frozen glow, where every broken thing becomes beautifully slow. Stay inside the drowning lights, while the whole city disappears, while the saxophone keeps bleeding gold into the atmosphere. Hold me like a final prayer, too sacred now to save. Two luminous ghosts inside the dark, drifting through the tape. This is the afterglow of something I never between the two of me, of dark, of trace of you. This is the afterglow of no return, where every thought begins to burn. I call your name without a sound, but nothing ever turns around. Hold me where the night is slow, where even endings overflow. I am not lost, I am not free. I want what you did to me. Drums like dust upon my skin mark the places I've been in, and every step I try to take becomes a soft emotional break. Piano bends into the light like something fading out of sight, and saxophone becomes the air of everything that isn't there. I almost reach, I almost fall, I almost lose myself in all the echoes of a loved one's known that left me standing all alone. This is the afterglow of no return, where every thought begins to burn. I call your name without a sound, but nothing ever turns around. Hold me where the night is slow, where even endings overflow. I am not lost, I am not free. I am what you did to me, to me. No return. No return. No reglow. After you. We move like ghosts tonight. Velvet shadows on your collarbone. Your silence feels like a second home. Cracked reflections in your wine. I see your secrets mixing into mine. Low bass humming under my skin. A quiet war I'll never win. Your touch so soft, so undefined. A blurred confession and rewind. You never stay, you only linger. Like a bruise I can't erase. I feel you slipping through my fingers, but I still crave the taste. We're just glass hearts in slow motion, breaking softly in the night. Every kiss a small explosion, dressed in shadows out of sight. Hold me like you don't belong, like you'll vanish with the dawn. Even if it's always wrong, I'll keep you holding on. Smoke curls gently from your lips. Every word a sinking ship. I read the tension in your breath, like poetry that tastes like death. Your eyes, two worlds I can't escape. A perfect lie I can't reshape, and every second pulls me deep into a promise we won't keep. There's a danger in your rhythm, in the way close, I hear the truth inside the silence, but I want you the most. We're just glass hearts in slow motion, breaking softly in the night. Every kiss a small explosion, dressed in shadows out of sight. Hold me like you don't belong, like you'll vanish with the dawn. Even if it's always wrong, I'll keep you holding on. Don't speak, you'll ruin the illusion. Let me stay right here in the fracture. Glass heart, shatter quietly. Felt it in the rain, soft against the glass. I knew you would find me where the lonely shadows pass. The room is dim and golden, but the corners still feel blue. The piano chord is fading, like it knows too much of you. Your hands hold a weather, your eyes hold something deep. You say you came for silence, but your sorrow came to speak. I move a little closer, like a secret dressed in light. Every breath between us turns heavier than night. Come slow, let the dark confess, stay near. Let it hurt you less. I am soft, but I'm flame. I can heal you with my name. Let the rain fall through us, let it wash the room in blue. I'll sing low then higher, till the ache comes loose in you. Velvet on your heartbeat, smoke around your mind. I'll be the warmth you search for in the places light can't find. Let the rain fall through us till the night begins to bloom. I'm the glowing voice beside you in this little haunted room. Dusty brushes keep the rhythm, like a hand across your skin. Warm bass whispers underneath us, pulling every shadow in. The saxophone is crying, slow and sweet, behind the wall. Long notes bend like moonlight, trying not to fall. You look at me like hunger, you look at me like fear. But some wounds become beautiful when someone sings them near. Don't run, let the feeling rise. Don't hide from your own blue eyes. I am gentle, but I know how to make the darkness glow. Let the rain fall through us, let it wash the room in blue. I'll sing low then higher, till the ache comes loose in you. Velvet on your heartbeat, smoke around your mind. I'll be the warmth you search for in the places light can't find. Let the rain fall the night begins to bloom. I'm the glowing voice beside you in this little haunted room. The window trembles, the candle leaning high, silence opens under me. I won't ask forever, I won't ask forever, I won't ask for proof, I won't ask for proof. Just let my voice climb slowly through the midnight in you. Soft drums breathing, low bass dreaming, sex lines rising, pale lights streaming. Your heart opening, my voice bending. Rain keeps falling, night keeps listening. Let the rain fall through us, let it wash the room in blue. I'll sing low then higher till the ache comes loose in you. Velvet on your heartbeat, smoke around your mind. I'll be the warmth you search for in the places I can't find. Let the rain fall through us till the night begins to bloom. I'm the glowing voice beside you in this little haunted room. Velvet in the rain, your shadow stays with mine.